Hey everybody, Terrified Beekeeper here. Just went up to Brushy Mountain today to pick up my bees. I've got them here. I picked up some new bee stuff, and I got a report that the Brushy Mountain bee people are really nice. They've got this nifty catalog I brought home, which I used to smash a bee on my drive home. And I purchased, in my last video I showed you my veil. I purchased what I like to call the Apollo hood. It zips onto my nifty jacket here, so I feel a little more secure about going out there with the bees. Gotta be honest, watched a whole bunch of videos on how to install bees and do stuff on YouTube, and I thought to myself, nothing to be terrified about. Why am I the terrified beekeeper? It's different when you pick up your own bees and you are standing there holding this massive insects that are just everywhere, and you know that each one of them has a little stinger that could really mess up your whole day. So it's different. It's different. I got to admit, tomorrow is the install, and I'm nervous about it. I'm still going to try and do it without gloves, but we'll see how that goes when the time comes. But I have my bees. They are here. As a matter of fact, the camera is resting on my bees right now. So if you hear the bees... What?
They're in there?
Yes.
Oh.
What? The bees are sitting right here.
Yeah.
They've been in here for 20 minutes. Anyway. So I have my bees. They're sitting right here. In fact, the camera is sitting on top of them here in the dining room, much to my wife's chagrin. But like I say, and it's sort of nice, the symmetry between this video and the last video. I mean, last video the camera was sitting on my chickens. This edition they're sitting on my bees. So I thought I would do two things. I wanted to show the obviously the new equipment I bought for myself, my personal safety equipment, and also show you the feeder I bought. I looked into a lot of different feeders, and I really like this one that I just saw there today at the store at Brushy Mountain. It's a top feeder, and it's got little flotation devices in it so that the bees don't drown, which is a bad thing. It also has a large capacity, so I don't have to go out there and fill it up every other day. You can fill it up, and it stays filled up for quite a while. Also, when it runs out, the bees can get in there and clean it out. So it's sort of maximum efficiency. Being a nerd, I sort of like that sort of thing. So anyway, I want to show that to you, and then I want to show you the bees themselves, and that'll wrap it up until tomorrow afternoon when I go in for the install. So anyway, ignore the mess if you see any, and ignore the face. But okay, so here are the bees. This is the package right here, and all of those little things that you see moving are bees. And if I take my finger and rub it, they start moving a little bit. 10,000 bees, and the question's often asked, no, I don't actually go and check. I don't count them off. Okay, you guys over here, so there they are. There's the top that I'm going to use my hive tool tomorrow to pry off, and then if I were to dump the bees down, you could see the queen cage, but I'm not going to do that. Here is the hive top feeder that I purchased today. There's my receipt for the hive top feeder that I purchased today. Okay, so it goes like this, and these things float in the syrup. That way, I can't get the dang thing picked up. They float, so you fill that up and then put that there, and then it floats. And this is the exact same size there as my hives, so it'll just fit right on top of that, and the bees can get up, crawl around, come up through this central hole here, as you can see. That goes all the way through. So I kind of like this design, and it's also cheaper than the other ones. So being Scottish, I'm all about cheap. So anyway, there it is. That's everything is in place for the terrified beekeeper to get started tomorrow. Wish me luck.